Hey everyone, this is something that's new. I hope everyone's doing okay today. Again, this is new. I have never done a review in this style. It's not going to be flashy with pictures and videos because I've been having issues with copyright claims for everything and I don't want to take any chances, so I'm just not going to do that. But I will tell you my thoughts on the anime I just watched. Now, when I did do those all Let's Plays, I think it was Breath of the Wild, I was mentioning Fairy Tail. And I said that once I finished it, I would do a review on it. Well, last night, I just finished the anime. And I have some mixed reactions about it. Toward the beginning, it was amazing. You know, I relived a lot of stuff with Natsu and Urza and Gray and Makarov, and of course Lucy. But when it kept going, it really started to peter out. So from all the arcs, like from when Lucy first meets Natsu and she first joins Fairy Tail, and when they have to fight the Jupiter Canyon, and they had to fight the Phantom Lord, which is fun. It's real fun. In Fairy Tail Zero, we find out where the Phantom Lord came from. So they had beef. That's how they had beef with Fairy Tail long ago. But after the time skip, they had two time skips. They had the first time skip, whereas it's after they get locked on Terminal Island, and Akalogia wrecks their stuff. Just wrecks their crap all over the place, and Fairy Spear is, pretty much been engaged by friendship. Which I'm okay with the concept of friendship. That's the best part. It does make you feel like you are part of Fairy Tail. That's the type of anime it is. But my problem with the anime is at the ending. It's very lackluster. Like, it went strong. It really did. You had a nation versus a nation at the end. That was so awesome. The Spriggan 12 was really cool. But once they all got defeated, especially the way August went out was just complete bullcrap. I mean, I get he's a copy magic, okay? That's great, but when you are a copy mage, you should keep that knowledge. So you should be able to use it anytime you want. It's not just immediate copying and you forget. People say that Fairy Tail is a ripoff of One Piece because of, Gildart and Shanks. Here's the thing about this. I don't think everybody understands this. The person that worked at Fairy Tail worked with Oda. I think his name is Shisho. I think. I'm not positive, but I know. Of course, I know Oda. It's One Piece. But the thing is, they both made Gildarts. So was ripping off nothing. You can't rip off yourself. So that being said, they ripped off Naruto big time. With the copy magic Sharingan, and then of course you had Zeref being like Madara. No, I think Akalogia was more like Madara. Dropping the meteors down? Yeah, he was more like Madara, but I'm getting off topic. So after they beat the Spriggan 12, things start to really just get crappy. Very hard. I understand it. I get how it works. And I have no problem with it. No problem whatsoever with it. It makes sense. Mavis was stuck in that crystal, and just like the R system, she was getting ether nano over and more and more and more, and for hundreds of years, or maybe about 100 years, I think it was, she literally, I think it was about 100 years, about a century. She got stronger and stronger in there, but she couldn't get out of it. Riddle me this. How does Zeref, who just absorbed the fairy heart, who has power of time, which he already made a big mistake by doing that, because we already had a wizard that absorbed a god of time already, and then Ur, who was already an old lady, apparently can now travel through a particular time space, and just by luck, it collided and they could defeat the time god, or the person that absorbed the god of time. But they went back to the trope again. And it boggles my mind. That's just too much. Why go back to that same trope? So you made Zeref OP, okay? Then you have the Book of the End, which is Natsu, Aetherius, Natsu, Dragneel. And you have Lucy rewriting things. For one, Natsu cannot beat Zeref. I don't care how strong, okay, you make Natsu. He is not beating a time god who can literally turn, not just like one of the girl in Spring 12 who had the time god who can stop time. He can reverse time. Any kind of time travel in games or in anime, you have to be really careful with it, because if you don't be careful when you make them too OP with their abilities, guess what? You have crappy way of defeating them. Look at Naruto and how they did Madara. Okay? Madara was so OP, the author could not find a way to beat him. The dude's dropping meteors on everybody. There's Naruto and Sasuke, after he absorbs the Sixth Path chakra and also the Ten Tails, is so goddamn powerful that Naruto and even Sasuke could not beat them, even at his most powerful. His Kagura came out. So completely retconned. The same thing happened here. Zeref was so powerful. He had the power of time itself. He can reverse time. How does Natsu beat that? Just because Lucy is overriding the Book of the End does not mean that Natsu has this incredible power that can transcend time. I can understand if the author went like, okay, since she's a celestial mage, she's putting her power in the Book of E&D and rewriting him as a time mage. Fiery Time Dragon Slayer. A Dragon Slayer that can even burn time. A Time Destruction Dragon Slayer. That I would understand. That would work fine. At least it'll give you a reason why Zeref lost. But no, he's just fire. So hot that it can burn Zeref. What I don't understand about this is, you can't burn time with no fire. Be a little more creative. Be a little bit more creative, But, okay. So, Zeref loses to Natsu. Alright. Mavis kills Zeref with her own love. So the contradiction killed both of them. Okay, I understand that. But if Zeref died, then Natsu's supposed to die. Why did Natsu not die? I don't care if you change the Book of the End. It retconned what the main thing was. Zeref created Natsu as one of the demons. He's linked to that book. It's not his bio-link magic. He came from the book itself. Remember Tartaros. They all went back into book form after they lost. Deliora was a book. And when so it doesn't matter what they do. And this is a good example of tell and not show. They showed Lucy writing in the book, but they didn't show us what she wrote. What did she alter? She said she basically put Natsu's life in the guild in the book. Of course, Zeref, didn't know about Natsu's life. So she added all that. Okay, I get it. And I even understand that she revived Natsu. That makes sense. It does. Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. If the book is linked to him to the point where, listen, the book is so linked to that if you change one word or a few letters and it revives Natsu, then there's nothing you can do to stop when Zeref dies and the book vanishes. If they explained it better, it'd be okay. So then you have Acologia. Furthermore, they don't even fix the other problems. I forgot to mention this, and I'm going to put it somewhere in the video. But there's one other problem that I really did not like about Fairy Tail's ending. Acologia He is the king of the dragon slayers. He's the king of dragons. Who gave him his power? Who taught him dragon slaying magic? They don't tell us anything. They skip over so much. Like, for example, okay, he took the name of Acologia because he hated Acologia. What did Acologia do? Acologia was this nice dragon. How did he turn evil? How did he get dragon slaying magic? He started as a healer. He didn't start as a dragon slayer. He started as a normal healer. So, I just want to add that because that's a very big point that they gloss right over. And also, I can't even find. I looked online to try to find it. It's nowhere to be found. No one knows how he got his power. It's a mystery. They made way too powerful. And the reason why, and what they had to do, they had to split him in two for them to actually do this. I think it was a stupid concept. And him absorbing the time rift is another stupid concept. I think that was dumb. You know, a better way of doing this would be is having everybody in Furore and even the other names. I forget his name. It's also the A. Alcatraz, and have them all bunched together. And having all the Dragon Slayers give Natsu all this power, Rainbow Fire, which I also didn't understand that. Would it be better if they gave Natsu all their elements? Not just turning it to fire. That's such lazy writing. Give Natsu the ability to give iron, lightning, wind, shadow, light, poison. Give him all those abilities. Don't just give him Rainbow Fire. I just think that was just really lackluster and really just all in this lame, completely lame. So the way Akaloga went out was also completely lame. It was creative, his motion sticks of all Dragon Slayers. But I gotta be honest with you, the Fairy Spear, that's dumb. The Fairy Spear was not made to be a sealing technique. The Fairy Spear was made to be a defensive technique that will basically put everybody in there in stasis. And then defend against everything. That technique really should be easy to break out from the inside out. Really. It's kind of like, what is a good one I'm looking for here? Bleach. Perfect example. Bleach. When Hitsugaya does his little barrier to seal Momo inside of the cell so she won't get hurt, well, she broke out very easily because that spell is made to defend, not to, seal. It's not made to seal. Unless they said the Fairy Spear was a sealing technique when Tenro Island happened, I can understand that. But I think they retconned it completely. I really do. So Akaloga loses. And Natsu is still there. And they're going on a 100-year quest now. They don't show us, did they all become S-Class? The 100-year quest is only for S-Class. I would assume they would be S-Class, but guess what? They never showed us. Oh, and you got Mavis and Zeref reincarnated. I'm sorry, but that's just too cliche. They both died. And this is another thing it really kind of confuses me. Zeref, everybody knows what Zeref looks like now. Okay? So if you gotta look like Zeref, why is he not being locked up? Why is he not being hunted down? You know what I would think would have been better? If Zeref actually did go through that time gate and rewrote everything. We could have a whole new fairy tale just rewritten. It would be such a cool concept. But they scratched it, and then it gave us such a lackluster ending. So, that's my thoughts on it. It went really strong at the beginning. The middle, still really good. The first time skip, alright. The second time skip, man, Natsu, okay. He's 1 year, do super, super strong, can burn everybody out. Got it, Natsu, super, super strong. The Alcatraz versus Fiore, perfect. Hey, awesome. Very, very good. I enjoyed that. The ending? No. There's also a sequel to Fairy Tail, 100 Years Quest. I'm not going to watch it. Because the ending, the ending was so bad. It's just, there's no reason to. The thing is, they already made a good closure. The last episode of Fairy Tail Final, already has a good closure. It's already there. There's just no reason for me to watch or even look at the manga at this point because it's already there. It's closed. Maybe if people talk about it and say it's good, I might do that. But I'm just gonna go to the next anime, whichever that is. And whenever that is I'll do another review when I get done that one. My thoughts are scattered. I'm sorry, especially big animes, like the most important points. You know, I did leave out one important thing. Jalal and the crime sorcier did get pardoned, and that was amazing. I'm glad they did that because the dude put so much work. He has definitely repented for what he did, and he put so much work into it. Okay, I understand. That's great. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all did, consider leaving me a like. It always helps. If y'all like what I do on the channel, consider subscribing. And if you want me notified whenever I do drop another video, consider giving that notification bell some love. And again, this is new for me, and I know it's probably going to be cringy, and I'm not so good at these kind of things. But I just want to tell you my thoughts, and those are my thoughts on Fairy Tail. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's just it. It's just normal. It's a normal anime. The beginning, great. The middle, okay. The ending, no. And again, sorry repeating myself, but that's my thoughts. But, as always, have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later, and thank you so much for watching.